Guys, Mini Toy Collector Mom here. I recently had a request for Jingle purse, and she is so cute. New from season 4. So we're going to go ahead and look at some of the shapes on Jingle purse. Her body, it kind of looks like a circle, but the top is brought in, and then the lines for the circle are also brought in. So it's kind of a circle shape. She does have circle for her eyes and oval for her mouth. Think of the bows as little triangles. So let's go ahead and get started, okay? What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the bottom half of her. And if you guys look at this, the bottom half, it looks like a triangle without the pointy top. Is how I'm looking at it. So I'm going to go ahead and just pretend like I'm kind of making a triangle, bringing it to my point, but instead of bringing it to that point, I'm just going to round off the bottom. So we got the bottom of Jingle purse, and then for the top, go ahead and round off those two top points that we did. And what you're going to do is you're going to round and you're going to go up a little bit more. Just kind of make another little curved shape up. Okay, and then you're just going to round it over and connect it. Actually, I'm looking at it. It kind of looks like a piece of toast. Okay, so we're still going to divide her in two just to make this easier. The top part has this kind of wave going on. So let's go ahead and make that. That little wave starts right when we did our first curve, when we rounded it off. So we're going to go ahead and give her her little wave lines. And now for the eyes, what I'm going to do is if I cut this in half, her eyes are definitely down in about 1/4 of our piece that we just cut. If we cut this in half, this bottom, her eyes would start right there. So I'm going to go ahead and give her 2 circle eyes. She kind of has tiny eyes. And then she has an oval for a mouth, and that starts right in between her eyes. So she definitely has that oval for a mouth. Okay, so back to the eyes. She definitely has that crescent shape. So I'm going to go ahead and clean my circle up a little bit. I kind of got a little messy with my circles. I always use erasers, by the way, pencil and eraser, because then if I have mistakes, I can just fix them. So go ahead and do that crescent shape. And then she definitely has a circle right in the center of that pupil. And if you guys notice, it looks like she has that classic white spot, but it's the top of her pupil. So go ahead and cut that circle there. And then she has an eyelash up there and then 2 at the bottom. And I'm going to go ahead and fill in her eye. Okay, and then for her second, her left eye, she has that crescent shape again. She has a circle for her pupil. And then that little white spot's cut out. So I'm just going to erase and do a dip right there. And just fill that in. And she definitely has her eyelashes. All right. Oops. My hand got that side a little messy. All right. So for the mouth, she has that oval right here in between. Then she has a little triangle rounded triangle nose. And she has 2 half circles for her smile. And then she has that little itty bitty tongue coming out right there. And then she does have 2 paw prints. They also look like half circles. So I'm just going to erase just a little bit of our oval. I'm going to erase the bottom half actually. Because the first, they fall right underneath her tongue. The center of the paw print. So I'm just going to do half a circle and then do 1, 2, 3 for her paws. And she has her other paw over here. 1, 2, 3. All right. She is so cute. We are going to move on to, let's go ahead and give her her circles. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and clean up her bottom half because that was super quick. We're already done with her bottom half. So I'm going to go ahead and clean that up. All right. I think I'm going to shade in her nose a little bit and maybe her tongue. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to our bow. The bow, the center of the bow comes just a little left of that nose. So it's going to be up right over a line that we did. And that's where the center of the right side of the bow is going to come. So I'm going to go ahead and do a triangle just to start off with. The end of it stops right where her pupil is. And I'm going to bring it down. And then that bottom one stops right also in the center. So it actually looks like kind of like a butterfly. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my center. All right, and then for this other one, it definitely comes out past the left eye. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that out. This side looks a little bit more pointier. So I'm going to have this look a little more pointier. And then you're just going to have to erase some of those lines that we did. No big deal. And then add a little bit of that detail for the bow. All right, I think that bow looks good. And if you're not happy with how your zigzag lines turned out, you can definitely go back and clean them up a little bit. Because this zigzag line actually comes a little higher. So I'm going to fix that. Comes up to about here and then back down. Whoops. Okay. So for the top of the purse, basically right where the end of this zigzag line is, the end of our line, we're going to start doing the top of the change purse, well, jingle purse. And you're just going to draw a line all the way around at this top part. And then it stops right above where that first loop is that we did. So go ahead and clean that up. Okay, and then there's 2 circles for the little closure, and the first one comes right up above the center of the bow, and the other one comes out just on the other side of it. And then she has 2 ears. Her ears are definitely triangles. So the right one starts right at the end of that bow, and it comes right where the end of that loop is. So you got a triangle, and then she has like a little triangle on the inside of her ear too. And then for the left one, it starts right that left side of the center bow is, and comes out where that curve is. This one, it looks a little more rounded. All right. That definitely is cute. I like Jingle Purse. If you guys have any more requests or for Shopkins or whatever, let me know. Please subscribe to my channel and like my videos. Bye.